Few characters in TV history are as chilling, charismatic, and complex as Theodore Teabag Bagwell from Prison Break. But what made Teabag such a compelling character? A tragic and troubled childhood. Teabag's dark story begins with his childhood. Theodore's existence is the product of incest. His father pushed him to read encyclopedias, forcing him to be exceptional. Unlike himself and the rest of the Bagwell family...
Teddy! 10 synonyms. Pick a word.
Destroy.
Liquidate, abrogate, quell, ravage, expunge, demolish, extirpate, extinguish.
Woo! You see that?
Stupid my pals.
His early life was a mix of potential and tragedy, which laid the foundation for his complex personality. The mask of charm. What makes Teabag so fascinating is his ability to hide his darker side with charm. This was most evident in his relationship with Susan Hollander, a single mother with 2 kids.
Evening, Mrs. Hollander.
For a while, he seemed like the perfect family man, kind, polite, and even lovable. But the truth about his past caught up with him, and Susan realized the man she welcomed into her home wasn't who he seemed. Her decision to turn him in led to his arrest and life sentence in prison.
I let you into my life, my home. My God, I let you near my children.
I never.
Teabag's ability to appear normal, even likable, makes him one of the most unpredictable characters in the series. And we can even see the switch he makes when Susan no longer wants to associate with him. There are plenty of other examples throughout the show. When he deceives a U.S. postal worker named Denise, flirting with her so that she would give him the forwarding address of Susan Hollander. However, after Denise sees his wanted poster, she is later found lying on the floor as Teabag exits the post office. The kingpin of prisons. In prison, Teabag quickly rose to power. Using his intelligence and charisma, he became the leader of a group and gained influence over other inmates.
We got you a little get-well gift.
What makes him so intimidating isn't just his ability to control others, but the way he uses fear and manipulation to stay in power. But Teabag's ability to climb the ranks wasn't limited to Fox River.
Congratulations. You're a regular Buster Douglas, aren't you? Hey, what is this? How'd you get that up there?
In Season 3, when he was sent to the brutal Sona prison in Panama.
They rioted so badly a year ago, the guards pulled out, just left them to themselves.
Working his way into the inner circle of Lechero, the prison's boss, Teabag became the devil on Lechero's shoulder and manipulating his environment to gain favor. Even when he ended up in the same prison as Jonathan Krantz, one of the most feared men in Prison Break, Teabag didn't lose his edge. It was here he delivered one of his most famous lines.
Go to hell! Careful I don't get there first, lest I become king of that prison, too.
A glimpse of humanity. After hiding the $5 million in a locker at a train station, Teabag goes to find Susan at the home that she once lived in, but is apprehended by Brad Bellick and Roy Geary instead. An example of how Susan and the kids were his weakness.
You're trespassing.
Nobody lives there anymore, Goldilocks. Seems the owner hit the bricks as soon as she heard a certain someone had re-entered society.
In a rare moment of vulnerability, Teabag takes Susan and her kids to his childhood home, calling them his salvation. He dreams of rebuilding his home and being part of their family, showing a longing for connection and redemption. His story forces us to think about big questions. How much of a person's behavior comes from their upbringing? So, what do you think? Is Teabag TV's most complex villain? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos if you're a fan of Prison Break. Thanks for watching.